picking up my head. I love it. I'll be happy for sure. Make it if we stay together. Hello, hello. How you doing? You gonna start? You gonna be old one? Don't come back to you. Don't never mock old people. You get old, you gonna do. How are you? I'm good. You? Hey y'all. Hey, thank you for liking my live. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? I'm almost done. What's the hashtags? I'm almost done with the hashtag. Like, oh man. Hey y'all, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? I'm checking out my here. You wanna go to a phase? Okay. Mm. Oh, my leg. He's a Koja is. Mm-mm. Yo. Oh shit. It's not funny. Oh. That's where you get the copy. Damn, no. What y'all doing? I'm just taking out my hair. Let's go take out my hair this me. I don't say anything. Some of my so injury. Yeah. We'll watch this, then we're gonna turn it off. Yeah, they ain't laughing for this. They ain't laughing. Ooh. They think it's funny. He said, "Show's over." It's okay, okay. He's like, "Show's over. Show over." He said, "Wait, show's over. Show's over." He said, "Wait, show's over. Show over." He came and nipped it in the butt. He said, "Now my way." Hey, 3 people that well, it says 3 people like my live. Hey, 2 people like my live. What's going on? I'm just taking out my hair. Anything y'all want to talk about? I don't got a topic right now. Hey, two people, what's going on? Anything I want to talk about, y'all? Hey, three people, how y'all doing? I'm about to give me put back in my body. What y'all doing though? I'm taking out my hair. My little so small right here. Anything special is a good. Happy Friday, y'all. Anything exciting going on? I had to make room on my phone. Okay. What? I can't wait for you post it. I'm just taking out my hair. Thank you. Your reaction video was cool. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I ain't doing nothing. Just taking out this here and watching Sister Living. I ain't doing nothing. I saw your request. I'm gonna do it, but I did see your request though. So yeah, that one will be good. I'm like, yeah, I gotta review the thing. It's actually two I gotta review, but one of them I am gonna put on my other channel. So, but the one you want me to do, I do it on here. But the other one I got two, but the other one's gonna be on the other channel, not finished with this here. It might be today or tomorrow, like that. You ever watch another short? No. What's that about? But I never watched it. I never watched this. I don't know what that's about. Oh, it just said Jersey Shore, but one of the people had died. Oh, it's so sad. I watched a couple episodes. Oh, okay. But no, I never watched it. But I did hear people talking about it and stuff like that. But I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna go. How many ways you got to go? A lot. I'm doing this. I'm doing this side because this side always takes forever. This side don't really takes that much. But yeah, I got a lot. I'm gonna count it. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I got 19 over here. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I got 40 to go. So yeah, that's gonna be a while. That's why I got the TV on so I can look at TV and chat with y'all. So I have me something to do while I'm taking out my hair and stuff. But I'll be right back, y'all. Let me go use the bathroom. Then I'm gonna go get me some drink. Um, I gotta take my dog out. But I'm gonna text y'all from my phone. But my computer got a charge. I will take my computer, but it got a charge. Actually, I might take. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my computer while I'm in the kitchen. While I'm taking my dog out. So my dog gotta come out. I ain't gonna keep the light on. But I had a good day. I went to school today. I had a good day at school. I got an essay to do next month. I mean, not next month. Next Monday, but I don't see nothing. So I'm like, what's the first draft?
Yeah, he crying anyway.
What's the first draft?
You got a fresh bottle? Ugh.
I don't got long.
What do you want? What do you want? What?
Hey, three people. Taking out my dog. What y'all doing? How was y'all day? Happy Friday. What y'all doing? Making some juice on Thursday. Oh, Thursday.
Hey,
What you doing? What's wrong with that? Those gotta be looking on the side.
oh, he says cookies, mommy.
I'm gonna take you out to the room, and I'm gonna use the restroom, and I'm gonna like, turn the light on. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know y'all can see because I turned the light off of my own thing. Can you be like a couple minutes? I'll be back. I'm back, y'all. Had to use the restroom right quick. Use the restroom. Thank you for people liking my live. That's so generous today. No, okay, that's so generous. Now y'all can see me. I'll put it back in. What's going on, y'all? I ain't doing nothing but turning up my hair. Watch something. I should go watch it on my phone. Have you ever had these chips, y'all? It's sour cream. You ever had these chips? Sour cream? It don't be much in this bag, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that. It don't be much in here. It be a little bit air, like, just be right here, and the chips just be right here. Like, what you making off of these chips? The rest of it is air. This is sad.
Trying to make a name for himself.
And nothing but air. Happy people, how y'all doing? Which I did order. Oh yeah. I went to put a work cream. Oh, it's expensive. Okay. Won't be in the way. But yeah, you doing either. Put the AC on. It's hot. It got hot in my room, so I put the AC on. I'm gonna let y'all guess what type of hairstyle I'm gonna get tomorrow. Which I think type of hairstyle I'm gonna get tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all guess. So yeah. So y'all know today. I mean, y'all know this month is May, right? So the last day of class is in May, and I don't go back to September. So y'all know I'm be working and giving y'all content. So I'm gonna put that out there. Let me know what y'all want to see from my other channel because I am gonna be posting on that channel. I'm just not gonna go live on that channel. I want this channel to hit the monetization first before I do the ad channel. But I am gonna be posting on that channel and doing shorts and videos. I'm just not gonna go live on the other one. Okay. Because I know some people actually do. I go live on my other one, which I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going live on here until I hit it. Then when I even it depends because I was thinking wait until I hit the 3K, which I know 3K is like the memberships and stuff, and then let my other one hit the get and have my other one hit the 3K, and then go back to this one and let this one hit the monetization. I was gonna do that, but let me know if you think that's a good idea for to do to my other one. Okay, I'm giving y'all to decide what y'all think of that decision. I was gonna actually do that. Um, that was the idea I was gonna go with, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm not sure about that one yet. So that I'm still thinking. For that, um, like, what I want in here. But yeah. There we go. I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. Oh, this one. But yeah, I can't wait to just relax. I'ma still work and well, I work Sunday. I gotta work Sunday, so it's like yeah. Tomorrow I have to work. Oh, there we go. I I think to work on this one it's hard to judge for monetization. I know that was 5 minutes ago. I had to do something. Something. All right. No, that's why I was actually saying I'm gonna work on this one because this is like my first channel that I did post on and stuff like that. There we go. Something my teeth couldn't get it. But yeah, I am working on this channel, which I am, because I've been posting on this channel more. I post on my other channel and stuff like that. Which that's what I've been doing and stuff like that. But what I was saying was I am gonna go live and post and do shorts on here. But the only thing I'm not gonna do on my other channel, I'm gonna post on my other channel because I want to keep that going. I don't want to stop. But I am gonna be posting on my other channel and like doing videos and shorts. I'm just not gonna go live on there. That's one thing I'm not gonna do on that one. I'm not gonna go live until I hit the monetization on this one, and then I'm gonna do my other one next. But I am gonna still post on that channel, like videos and reactions and stuff like that. But I'm just not gonna go live on that one until I get to this one with the monetization, and then I'm gonna hit my other. I'm gonna do my other one. So I am gonna do that. That I said I was gonna actually do. But this is my first channel. I actually do want to hit. But so far my watch hours is going mad fast. Like when I post like videos and go live, it's like the watch hours be going so fast. Like it will go up fast. Like I'm almost to 900 watch hours for this one. Hopefully my other one could do the same when I hit the monetization for this one. Hopefully that one can do the same. But you know, I know both of them has its patience. So let's see. That's pretty good. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so far this one been going fast. So hopefully it can stay like that. But yeah, this one been going really, really fast. I'm almost to like 900 watch hours. But yeah, that's what I said I was gonna actually do because I was gonna what my original plan was to let this channel hit like 3K because I know 3K is the memberships and stuff like that. So I was gonna hit the 3K and then let that one. I was gonna keep having that one and have that one hit the 3K and just have and then switch it over do this one. But I'm gonna only do this one hit the 3K and stuff like that. But that was gonna be my original plan. I was gonna actually do. But I am gonna let this one be monetized first. But I wanted both of them to be on the same level with the 3K. Just for I don't want the other one to be so far behind and I don't gotta do too much. So that was gonna be like my original plan of it, but I don't know. I guess I see what my decision will be. Because I do want both of them to be monetized. That's what I do want. I do want both of them to be monetized, even though they both is two different channels. But I do want both of them to be monetized. Um, I know. who is it? It's actually a person. I ain't gonna say her name, but it's actually a person that asked me, because she asked me about 2 channels. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna say her name, but it's actually a person I know. And she was asking me about YouTube and asking me about the emails and stuff like that. So of course I had to. While I'm doing it, I'm doing my hair. I'm explaining it to y'all while I'm doing my hair. But I was explaining to her, I was like, she wants to do YouTube. It's her first time doing YouTube. She never actually did YouTube. And I was like, good. And I told her, I said, listen, you can make up any name for YouTube. Because I told her, I said, both of my YouTube is not my real name. That's just the nickname I gave it, But I said, of course, the emails I have is my real name. Okay. The emails at the bottom, I know y'all probably see the emails. The emails at the bottom, is my real name. Okay. So I said the emails, that's got, they gotta know who you are by your emails. But as long as you have a nice nickname, then it shouldn't matter. But I did say when you started off, tell about yourself. And I told her when you start off YouTube, talk about yourself. And I told her I wish I should have done that. What you did was told about myself. But I told her I didn't actually do that. I just made an intro when I start this channel, or when I did start this channel, I did an intro, and I wish I should have started off talking about myself and stuff like that. But which I did that for the other one, which I actually did. I didn't talk about myself as a personal person like me. I was talking about what I was gonna put out on my channel, but I told that's what I messed up on when I first did my channel. I should have talked about myself and the different type of foods and stuff. So that's what I kind of messed up on. But which I told I kind of still did because I said it in like my questions. It was people that was asking me questions, and which I kind of put out the stuff that I like. It wasn't really, since I didn't do it when I first started YouTube. I decided to do it, of the questions. It's basically in the questions that was stuff that I like. But I told her I wish I should have started out like that and stuff like that. But I told her, I said you could still start off like that. That way, like I told her, I said that way people will know you, know type of food you like and stuff like that. But I told her, I said you don't have to put your age on here, child. I'm like, they don't need to know your age. I'm like, who should know your age when you get monetized? They should know your age because they don't pay teenagers. YouTube and TikTok don't pay teenagers. So it's like they can know your age. But you don't got no tell people on here your age. But I told her it's up to you. You want to share your age, But with me, I don't share my age. Only time I'll probably share my age if I was collabing with y'all, like I went to y'all state. If I went to y'all state or country and I did vlogging with y'all, then y'all probably know my age. Y'all would definitely know my age. But for me to be on here, doing this, I don't mention my age. So that's like the most important thing that I did tell. But I did tell. I said, I'm like, YouTube is fun. It depends what kind of content you do, and people will actually look at stuff like that. The different type of content you do and stuff like that. And what you like. I say everybody do different content. Not everybody like the same thing. So everybody got different tastes and stuff like that. And I said, you have to give like your subscribers a name. I said it could be like any type of name you want to call your subscribers, because at the end of the day, you have to meet them. Like if you want to collab with them and get to know them, one day y'all gonna have to collab with each other and stuff like that. And when she asked for my nickname, I said I call them coworkers. Cause I call them coworkers. There's gonna be a time when I'm probably gonna be at y'all state, and I'm gonna text y'all, but like I'm at y'all stick and I'm gonna collab with y'all, but I would not let the people know. I would like I'm gonna let y'all guess who I have on my Gracegorgeous show and have them guess it. But in the day, it depends what type of name you want to call y'all. Everybody got different names. Like some people will call y'all family, or like a fan, or I don't know, different names. Mostly it'd be like some people call y'all family, or like different type of names they would say. But it depends how you will actually call for your people. So it's like, and that's why I said, YouTube, it is for everybody, but it's just that you have to really spend time doing YouTube, and you gotta put the time and effort for YouTube. So, you know, and I said you guys show a lot. I said, and that's why I said some people who don't like to show their face, which you don't gotta show your face. Some people don't show their face. Some people, it's camera shy. They gotta get used to being on camera or stuff like that. So yeah. But I said with me, I wasn't camera shy. Like I wasn't like I used to always record, take pictures. Like I always had like the camera in my face. Like I was never shy to take pictures or record or anything like that. And that was just me and stuff like that. But I know a couple people who was scared of being on camera, showing their face, not really liking it. But it's like in the day, I feel, and I told her, I said, well, you doing YouTube and TikTok, you are your own boss. You don't gotta get up at 5 o'clock and be like, yo, I'm late for work. Your work is YouTube and TikTok. You don't have no time to get up. You could just get up. Okay, you know what? Let me do a post for y'all, because I feel like even time you haven't posted, let me do a post. I haven't did a post for them. I don't want them to think I don't ran away or I was too busy for them. No, you're gonna get up and make that post and put a time on that post. And like I said, it depends how you actually it depends how you review people, you know. And like I said, listen, okay, this is what I tell my coworkers online. Y'all gonna have people that's gonna love y'all to the T, where y'all don't have to get in the comments and argue with them. Y'all gonna have people that's gonna argue them for you. I said this, it's gonna be times we have some haters and some jealousy because they can't do what we do. Love them no matter what to the T. And so it's like, don't be awkward with them because you ain't gonna have your channel. They gonna want you not to be on your channel. Now it depends if you want to show certain things. I said you could show certain things, but like I said, you're gonna have a love relationship with your subscribers and your fans. Fans that's gonna love you, like I said, to the T, which they is. And they always gonna back you up from the T because they see how much of your journey you came this far. So it's okay that you came far to what you need, how to get there. But that's all you're gonna have like a lot of people who gonna watch you and be like, yo, I know this girl from da da da, and she came this far. So it takes a lot, and you see the progress, and you see how much you done did so far and stuff like that. So like I tell her, it takes a lot. I said yes, it might be draining because you might have to go on live and talk and stuff like that, But still, take breaks here and there, case may be. But end of the day, it's like they gonna know who you are from the name that you want them to call you. You know. I said, end of the day, you still making money and you still doing what you need to do. So that's the most important. You still making money, doing what you need to do. You know. Everybody can only go certain extent. Okay, certain extent. And the reason I say certain extent because I see a lot of people who just like me who start off doing YouTube and then they fall off of stop doing YouTube from whatever reason. So I tell people, it takes a lot. It does. But some people do fall off of doing content. And then you don't hear from them because it's like, where have they been? You got so customated of watching them that you don't even see them post like that. So, I say everybody got their issues here and there. So, but I told her that shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do lately. Yeah. But yes, I got questions. I could put them in the chat. I just wanted to actually say that. Okay. So, okay. So, if y'all got questions, like I said, y'all can put them in the chat. But I was talking to this girl. I ain't gonna say her actual name. We're gonna call her Tiffany. We're gonna call her Tiffany. So I was chatting with Tiffany on the app, right? So I asked her what she's doing. She was like, nothing. So she texted back after I was doing. I said, this was yesterday, y'all. Okay, y'all know she did. That's what I was doing. I was going to sleep, which I was because it was like 11:30. So she was like, I see. No, she was like, both. I was like, what's both? She was like, you like men and girls. I was like, yeah, I go both ways. So she said, you trying to find you a girl or a guy? I said, listen, I got me a guy, but it's complicated, which it is complicated. But I said, I just want a female friend to hang out and chill. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Just having a female friend, hang out. But she like, what about your guy friends? Okay, what my guy friends gotta do with me hanging out? Which I don't mind because I got guy friends. But my guy friends got kids. Okay. So she was like, you never had guy friends that were trying to fuck with you? I said, no. I said, my guy friend got kids. They don't got time to be snoop around. Child. I said, listen, one of my guy friends is not with his baby mama. The rest of them is. So it's like, it's just like everybody's not ready to settle down. Okay. And that's why I told her to say, not everybody's ready to settle down. And yes, I feel like yes, when you have kids, you be thinking like, okay, I don't have a kid. This man want to settle down with me, and I feel like that's what goes on in people's mind when they have kids. Like, okay, this man gonna settle down. You have to look out. They always says flags, which it does. Listen, if a man don't wanna settle down, you can't force him. You can't tell him to do it, not do it. Yes, he don't put the sperm in you and stuff. Yes, case might be. But in the day, if he ain't ready, you can't force it. Only thing you can do is like co-parent. Because I feel like it depends who you choose to have kids with. Now, I would say some men, some women choose the wrong people to have kids with. Some of them do. But it depends how you review it. Okay, it depends how you review it because, like I said, not everybody's ready to settle down and have kids. Y'all might meet a guy that's ready to me. I know we had a kid, but I'm not ready. And it's like you have to really take that and be like, then you can't get mad because in the day you probably think that's going to be like, why you had a kid with me then and put this thing and this and that, and it's like, at least he told you. But I feel like if a man told you ahead before the baby and said, "This, I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not ready for this kid," you have to respect that. Even though y'all know y'all did it nasty. I know too much information there, but I'm just saying. But well, y'all did it nasty too. But in the day, it's like you have to respect where he's coming from too. In his day, if he ain't ready to, take care of that responsibility and stuff like that, then it's like, what can you do? I feel like it's up to your decision and realize like you can't keep no man, okay? And I know some females listen, but they say, keep them. You cannot keep them. Listen, The only way you can keep a man if a man sees you that 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 wants you to be kept. Okay, you can't keep a man with no babies, no abortions, no trying to stab no cars, no nothing, banging no cars, like all that, no rings, all that is not keeping on him. Okay, only way for him to know, for him to settle down, is for him to make that decision. Okay, you gotta let the man make that decision. Okay, now you hear some of the answers that he's giving you, and in short term, that means he's not. That's basically telling you he's gonna be with you for a short amount of time. Okay, it's always a short amount of time that he's gonna give you that short amount of response, and just hope you answer and be like, you know what, you gotta go. Hopefully, the answer be like, you got to go. Okay. Now I would say not every man is actually ready for it. Okay, because not every man is. Okay, and we got some woman be like, yo, I want the relationship that my friend got. You don't know what they going through, honey. Okay, and I would say that you don't know what your friends going through. Just because you see or nice or perky, you don't know what they going through. Okay, and and for me, I tell people, listen, I don't have kids, but I see it on a day-to-day basis that it's some men that it's really not loyal. Now we got some that's off. Don't get me wrong, but in this day, you got to pick the right woman. Like I said, some men somewhere do pick the wrong woman because then it comes with, oh, I'm a single parent. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. But like I said, if you put everything on the table and let both of y'all go half of something, yeah, y'all can come to agreement, which I can't. But just don't think that like 2 or 3 weeks, oh, it's gonna be some baby maker. No, ain't gonna be no baby maker, child. Because you don't know that man too long to really fully know him. Okay, and this is something that my grandparents, my father always told me that for you, they always told me when you save up and get a whole lot of money, Mariah, you have to know your man inside and out. Okay, which is true. You have to know him from the inside and out. You have to live with him. Y'all both have to know y'all space, how he communicates, how he do this, you have to live with each other. Okay, I'm not talking about your parents' house because that don't count. I'm talking about actually have your own apartment and really get to fully know his body, your body. And when you see how much, because I'll say his parents, the reason I say his parents because if something goes wrong, he gonna go to his mother and be like this and that third, and his mother's gonna stick up for him. That's why I said not the mother house child, so that don't count. Okay, so not even your house, so that don't count. So I'm talking about foodie with no parents, just y'all have that communication with your partner. And the reason I said communication because not all females can do to communication with their partner. Even the guys can't do communication. Okay. And like I said, we do have some guys who actually do be in their 30s. They do be in their 30s, but they still be trying to go for new kitties, the new kitties. And I feel like the new kitties is played out. Okay, don't get me wrong. I do feel like the new kitties played out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the P word, but it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. New kitties. Okay, but I feel like new kitties played out because why you still trying to dip and dab with new kitties? I get like, I do get like it gets boring doing the same things over and over. I get it. Spice it up, okay? And I feel like men don't know how to be romantic. Okay, don't think a man no. All men know how to do is just take you out to dinner. Okay, trust and believe. I feel like I have went on so many dates. On it was one day a man took me out. He only had $20. I looked at him like, what the hell is gonna do with $20? How this bill? The bill only came up to 60. And lucky I brought my own money. Okay, but that was something that my father always said. Listen, man's is not gonna have. I'm so serious. The man only had 20, and the bill came up to 60, and I was like, "What is this?" Okay, so listen, a man is not gonna have money to cover up with. Okay, a man is not gonna cover your food. And this is something that I said I was gonna ask you so about because this person brought to my attention and on on my Facebook and was like, "Why every time a man takes you out?" I'm like, listen. And I told, I, I'm sorry, but that tickled me. You like he just had 20. Yes, he just had a 20. Man, he had nothing else but a 20. A 20. I said, what the hell am I do with this 20? Like, what am I do with this 20? Like, I'm so serious. He all he had was a 20. I was like, what is this? So that's all he had was a 20. Okay. And this why I say not all guys is perfect. Okay. This is why I say not all guys is perfect. Okay. Because they not. Okay. This is what I said, they not. Okay. That's why I said, listen, with me, I would for me, I tell guys, listen, if you don't have it, we can go to McDonald's, we can go to Wendy's, we can go wherever fast food we you got. Okay, because I feel like don't waste your time on going to a special restaurant and he's giving you a side look like once he give you a side look of once he what the side look means when he look at the menu and he see the prices if he goes like this, what the fuck, like what, he give you that look like once if he do this, he don't got it. He's give you a warning, he don't got it. That's for you to jump in, but like, babe, I got it. Listen, I have noticed so much. Hey. I have noticed so much with a guy that I knows the signs automatically. Okay. And that's why I say you have to know every guy's signals. Okay. Because some of y'all be like, I didn't know the signals with guys. And that's one thing my father always told me is always signals with guys. If a guy look at that menu and he's give you a look of up and down, he's giving you a signal that he don't got that. Okay. Which he does not. So it's many times when I remember I went to this I'm gonna tell y'all a story before I continue what I'm saying. I went to this guy picked out a fancy restaurant. I remember it was not far from my mother's where she used to work at. Was not far. And I went there, right? I remember I was like 20 or 21. The guy was 18. Okay, mind you, he's 18. He don't know how old I am. Okay, no. Actually, I'm lying. He did ask me my age. Okay, he asked me for my age, but it's when he met me, I was on the train, and the girl thought he was talking to to him, but but the guy was talking to me. He said, "Can I take you out?" Stuff like that. I said, "On Saturday." I said, "Sure." He let me know the time. He texted me. He gave me my number. He gave me a number, but texted me. And he was like, "How old you is?" I said, I believe I was 20. He was 18. I was so. So I was like, I'm 20. He was like, oh. And then he was like, you look like you 20. I'm 20. So he said, I'm taking out this fancy restaurant, right? So I'm like, okay, I had my own money. I had my own money. I had like 60 in my wallet. I had 60 in my bank. So this before I moved to Chase. I was this before I had Chase. I had TD Bank. I would say I had TD Bank. I didn't have Chase as I have now, but I did have TD Bank. I will say that. So we go to a fancy restaurant. So we got inside, sit down. We ate. I think I had like some. It was like some chicken and some rice. He had like some fish. and some rice. That's what he had, right? So we sitting down talking. So he said, "How's your day?" I said, "It's good, stuff like that. Okay, my B, So, before I finished, it was when me and him was looking at the menu. Now look, there's always signs. The guy looked at the menu like, remember, he picked out the restaurant. I'm like this. So back in my mind, I see the face of him telling me I don't got it. He's like this. They're like, I don't got this. So, right? So I'm like, okay. So the bill came up to $60. So this is where the bill came up. No, actually, I'm not. It was 65. It was this one was 65. The other person I was talking about, it came up to 60. This person right here I'm talking about, it came up to like 65 or 70. It was around there, like 65 or 70. So I'm in there sitting down, we chatting, stuff like that, okay, might be, I remember because I had to use the bathroom, but I didn't want to use the bathroom. And then he would left me with the bill I had to pay for. I was like, no, I'm gonna hold my pee. So I didn't want to get to the bathroom. So I was like, I'm gonna hold it. Because with me, I didn't trust this fancy restaurant. So I was like, I'm gonna have to hold this bathroom. So we, talk, after we finished, the bill came, right? The bill came. So, you know, so I was like, so I thought, so man was like, so the guy's like, he put out his money, so I waited to see what kind of money he's gonna put out in my face. He pulls it out. So when he pulls it out, I kid to y'all, no lie, right? No lie. He put out $10. $10. I'm looking like, what am I about with $10? Like the bill came up to 65. You put out a 10. He put out $10, y'all. I'm looking like, what the hell am I doing this? Like I'm saying this in my head, like this man put out $10. Like, but mind you, I had already saw the signal that he's giving me, right? But mind you, he's 18, so it's like I kind of figured he was gonna have less money than that. I figured he was gonna have less money than that. So after that, he had $10. I said, okay. I put out my card. So I was like, so that when the lady came back, I said, can we split the bill? He said, split it. I said, yes. Cause like this man got $10. I got my money. So the bill when we actually split it, stuff like that. I paid for mine and he paid for his. His was a little bit more, but she only had $10. So I paid for mine and walked out. And then I started walking, right? He came behind me. And then he looked at me and was like, you was gonna pay for my bill? I said, no, I was not. I'm so sorry, hon. I said, listen, you like a nice guy, which you is, but you can't. I said, I'm sorry, you just too young for me. I said, listen, I am a real woman. And I said, listen, I get you be trying to press these women, but don't do this to yourself, boy. And he said, boy, I said, yes, because you still a young guy. You still young. And you got a lot of more growing up to do. But end of the day, don't make yourself looking stupid as you is now. Okay? And like I told him, I said, listen, when you get up age, girls is not gonna take this. They're gonna pay for their own bill and have you looking stupid. And I said, listen, I'm telling you from experiences. I said, listen, you look a nice guy and stuff like that. But with females out here, they would not cut that. I said, with me, I don't bash nobody. But you can't do this to no other guy. I said, you can't do this to no other female. I'm like, listen, they gonna be cutting your behind all the way to tomorrow. And I'm telling you the truth. And I said, listen, next time I'm like, listen, you could have took me to McDonald's or wherever you want to take me. I would have been fine with that. But you had to press me by taking me to this fancy restaurant because I already knew you didn't have it because you gave me the signal of you look. He said, I'm like, yes, I pay attention to everything. So he recognized it and I told him, I said, child, and I told him, I said, don't try to do this with no other female, because they will cut you out way tomorrow and be like, yo, you wasting my time. Okay. And sure enough, when we walk home, he was asking for some poutine. And I was like, I am not giving no poutine, not over what you just put out. I'm so sorry. So I didn't. So I saw my friend. We walk out with my friend. I said, I'm gonna hang out with my friend. I see you later, because you like a nice guy, but you ain't it. I'm so sorry. You just not it. And I can tell you still on that high school level. I said, you probably just about to graduate and you still on that high school level. No thank. I said, I appreciate the dinner. I said, I appreciate it, but that's not it, honey. I said, that's not it, honey. I'm so sorry. But at some point, you have to do it. You have to, not be mean about it, y'all. But end of the day, it's just like, no, it's not it. And that's why I was telling one of the girls on Facebook, I said, listen, I have been through some experiences of guys putting out $20, $10. And I'm like, listen, you could just took me to McDonald's instead of some fancy restaurant, because I'm not that expensive girlfriend. Okay. And the reason why to me, I tell guys, listen, you don't gotta press me by taking me some fancy restaurant. I might, and I gotta tell them, I might joke around about, take me to a fancy restaurant. I might joke around, but it doesn't mean I'm serious. Like, you don't gotta take me to no fancy restaurant. Like I tell guys, I'm not like these other girls out here, but like, I want to go to this fancy restaurant. I want you to buy me a nice expensive ring. I want $1,000 ring. I'm not that type of girl. You don't gotta spend that much to buy me $1,000 ring, because end of the day, we might not be together that long, or something happened that it did not work out. So I wouldn't want you to pay all that money, which mean you could have been saving and could have just build on that. Y'all see what I'm saying? So I'm not type of girl who want fancy things, because honestly, that's just not me. And to this day, I don't see nothing fancy. Like, I'll say it was a guy who had a car. He was showing me his car. I'm like, listen, I don't care about that fancy car. That don't I don't really care. But you got girls who will fall for a guy would talk to them, but now I want them, and then they see type of a car they got. They, oh, I like that car. Child, let me talk to you. You only talking to him because he got a car. You see cars all the time, and that just shows you females that have no self control, and that just tell you that she only want to talk to you because you got a car. Now, if he wasn't talk to you without the car, she ain't gonna want you. That is tell you she's basically just wants you for the money. Okay. And with some females, that's how some females is, which I hate to say it, but in the day, it's like, listen, I see cars every day that don't impress me at all. And it's like that type of person I am. Like, I've been through, I know some guys who have a car, and I'm like, okay, that's nice. Like, cars don't impress me. And I tell guys, what impress me is you showing me your personality and show me who you is. You don't gotta show me no fancy restaurant, no fancy this. I just don't care about the fancy stuff. Okay, which that's just not my personality, and that's not how I was raised. But you gotta stand when people, the female get famous stuff, they be out of control. Like, they don't know what to do with themselves. But end of the day, I feel like money shouldn't have to change you. Because end of the day, money comes and goes. So you ain't gonna have that money for too long. And that's just that. But one thing that I said I was gonna ask you to do when I do get my size, I'm saving all my YouTube money. I ain't spending one dime of it. Okay? Because like I said, money comes and goes. So money they give me to start me off with, I'm gonna put at all it's gonna be still in there until I see a percent that I want to take out. Cause you really look at it, when you be up to YouTube and you gotta make that 100 threshold, when you get YouTube, you have to make that 100 threshold to cash out. You have to spend a little bit and put the rest to in your savings. With me, what I'm gonna do, it's gonna stay in there. I'm gonna have the money stay in there until it gets to a percent where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take out this percentage and leave the rest in there. And I feel like you have to do that because you look at the money you take out when you first get paid. You don't know if that money gonna be 100. You don't know it's gonna be 200. You don't know what's gonna be when you get monetized, but you don't. But if you see you got monetized and they tell you got like 600, 700, 800. I would say between 6 or 7, 800. If you got that, just spend like 300. Okay, if I made like 6 or 7, 900, I'm only spending half of that, and that other half is gonna stay right in there. Because any day I gotta say that and let the rest be where it's at. Okay, especially when you trying to get out and go a place that you trying to get to. Okay, and it's like with that 100, you ain't really saving nothing. Okay, that's not you not saving nothing. You only gotta spend like 100, and then half of that is like a 50. So basically, you gotta take out a 50 just to buy what you want. And that's why I said, when you make a certain level, like I said, if I get my top, I'm making a certain. I already know how much I said I'm gonna leave on there before I take out some of it, because you do gotta take out some of it to then put the rest, and then have it for saving. But I'm gonna let everything be in there because I ain't touching it. Yes, I'm gonna still have a job until I make that percentage. Then once I make that percentage, then I take half of that out, and the other half gonna stay right in there. In which I have seen YouTube who has done that. Make a high percentage that the rest stay in there. Because in the day you have to save that freaking money in the day. But you know, but like I said, everybody is just not the same. But yeah, one guy had 10 knots, the other one had 20. But yeah, like I was saying, that if you have a person, make sure you bring your own money. And this I was telling a female, I said, listen, have your own money. Okay, don't depend, because you have girls who depend on a guy because they think a guy supposed to cover this, cover that, like cover the bills, cover your food. Listen, guys don't even make that much. Okay. Now, if both y'all doing YouTubes and y'all gonna make some good money, but if that guy living how you living 9 to 5, girl, you only getting that man only getting 200, 300, even 400 to close to to that 100. Okay, he's not making what you see on YouTube. He's not making that. Okay, and we got guys who don't know how to save. Okay, you got guys who don't know how to save. All they know how to do is go puff puff pass. Okay, so that's really what they doing with their money. Okay, just how it's hard for you to do that 9 to 5, just how you got 400, he got the same thing. But it's just that you know how to save more than he do. And it's called that's a point of some men stay saving. I'm like, yes. But like I said, it's hard for a man to save, which it is. That's why I said some women know how to save, and some of them don't. I would say some of them do don't. But you gotta realize some men don't know how to save because they do that puff puff pass. Okay, they don't know how to save no money. But you got some of them that do, which is true. But you have to look. I feel like the details you have to pay attention to: the money, how they dress, what do they call you, okay, how they approach you, okay? How do they view you, okay, as the person that you are, okay? Now, if you go by a guy calling you shorty, mommy, you know exactly what you got yourself in for because that's not what a man supposed to call you. He ain't supposed to call you no shorty. He ain't supposed to call you this, or that. That's because you so used to your parents or whoever, people calling you that, and you think, oh, that's not what a man supposed to call you when he approach you. A man supposed to approach you and be like, hi, miss, how you doing? How was your day? You have a good day? You want me to hold the door for you? Some men don't want to hold the door for you, even when they have a car. Because you got men who have a car and they will not hold the door for you. They look at you like, get your behind in this car. Because it's too cold for me to hold the door for you. And that's something y'all have to look at for. If y'all want a man who want to take care of you and stuff like that, look at the things. One thing that my father always said, check off things that he's doing for you and things he's doing wrong. Don't view what you see on outside. You gotta look at the inside. And that's something that is true. You gotta look at the inside of a guy. He might be being nice now, but then later on, you're gonna be like, what in the hell I got myself into? I ain't see this coming. And it's okay to look crazy and be like, yeah, I don't think I should have done that. No, but that's just to show you what kind of man we have in this generation. That's it. But I had guys where they would call me shorty, and I wouldn't answer because you're not gonna sit there and call me whatever you want to call me because I don't answer stuff like that. I feel like you can't post me as a lady and say, "Hi, miss, how your day?" This and that. If I feel you can't post me as that, we have nothing to talk about. Okay, because I'm not one of these girls who will be like, oh, he calls me. No, that's not how a man supposed to approach you. That's because you tolerate that because you then tolerate that. Okay, so it is. I feel like it's two different type of men. It's a man that will ask you how's your day, stuff like that. And it's a man that would the ones that will be calling you shorty is that those are the ones who gonna be abusing you and you're gonna be knocking them heads off. Okay, so I be my y'all gonna have to be fighting end of the day. And you won't why you got this bruises. He abused me. That's because you let him call you shorty. And then his pants hanging down. And you like when they pants hanging down. No, that's not respect, child. That means she don't got respect for herself. Okay? So it's like I said, it depends how you review a guy and what you tolerate. Because not a lot of females tolerate too many things from guys. But it's just how you see your point and how you want to be approached as. Okay. Like for me, I like for a man to have his pants all the way to his waist. I don't want to see nothing hanging down. That's gonna make my you like guys and want to go do things but behinds and hey, I ain't gonna be with you. That what you like. But in the, day, that what you approaching yourself as. Okay. And that's how you are viewing yourself. Which that's just sad right there. Okay. But if you got manners and have some respect, then let it happen. But then you got some guys who actually write you in social media because they scared to talk to you, then that's fine. You can chat with me on social media. As long as you're being nice and respectable, then that's all I need. And you just treat me like a queen. That's it. Now, I will say it was another question. Like I said, y'all can comment if y'all want to. But this girl was like, I asked my man to get my nails done and my toes. He only gave me $30. What am I gonna do with $30? The next question when it comes to this, okay? It was a lot of questions that people was asking me on Facebook. Because sometimes I be on Facebook, but I mostly don't reply to other people. But stuff happens. When I have school, I'm tired because my head was hurting. I was like, listen, because this is what I'm gonna say from like studs, men's, females, okay, especially the studs and the stems. I'll say the stems too, because they mostly be like femmes and then tomboyish. So yeah, listen, men's don't know how much our nails actually cost. Okay, let's put that out there right now. Okay. Men don't know how much nails actually cost. They nails cost cheaper than what we gotta get. Okay. So with our nails, it's not no $30. Yeah, let's put that out there now. And like I told her, I said, listen, I get my own nails done. I have seen females who would ask guys for money to go get their nails done and stuff like that. With me, I'm not gonna ask you to get my nails done. I'm gonna get them myself. That way, when we get to argument, you can't say, "Oh, you asked me to get your money and you never pay me." I don't want to hear that you asked me for some money and I gotta pay you back, and then we have a whole argument because you mad because I didn't give you money back. I don't want your money. I'm that person who like to be independent on her own. And this is what I had to tell her. You have to be independent on your own. Don't ask a man for nothing. Because when everything start crashing down, you do realize you gotta give whatever he done did for you to get that cat back to him. And that's gonna cost a whole lot. Okay. Always, like I said, always have family who be like, listen, have your own money because end of the day, you don't want to ask people for nothing. And that is true. Yes, because I said that's or if he give you $30, child, use that $30 for some food. Okay, use that for some food because you know your nails don't cost that. Okay, I remember when I think it was last month, the month after that, I went to go get my nails done. My nails came up to like I say about like $70 or $80. Okay, that's why I said nails is expensive, which it is. Okay, it's getting close to that $100 there. Okay, but nails used to be like $20 and $30. Now it's like 60 to 80 getting your nails done. And I don't know about other states, but New York is very expensive. Like I said, I don't know about other states. But like I told her, I said, listen, everything's getting expensive after the pandemic. After the pandemic, everything started going up. It ain't the same price. Okay. And I told her, I said, girl, just pay for your own nails. Okay. Don't count a man for nothing. Okay. What he gonna give you, use that for food. Okay, because I done been through. I never asked God for pay for my nails or anything, but they was always send me money, and money be like $20, $25. I thought I could buy me McDonald's for this, and I would go get McDonald's and stuff like that. Case might be, but it's me telling God, like, you may buy you some food. No, I have my own money to buy me, because I'm not gonna be sitting there waiting on that line, buy me some food, and then I'm looking like, are you gonna pay for my McDonald's? And then he looking at me like, I only got this much. I listen. You pay for your own McDonald's. I'll pay for mine, and that's how I'm so custom and made it to that. Because in the day, if I know you don't got it, I'm paying for my own freaking meal. If you think I waste my time on you, okay? You think I waste my own time on you, okay? But like I said, listen, I never had a man who paid for my nails because no while when it all comes down, crashing down, you have to give him that money back. Okay, y'all get to argument, and y'all, but then when y'all break up, he gonna ask for that money back. Okay, and that's why I say it's best to pay for your own stuff, because he gonna ask for that money back. You know, but like, where's my money that I bought you? He gonna want that money back. And that's why I said pay for your own stuff. Okay. Now, that's why I said that with me, I never ask God to do nothing for me. Because in the day, even they want their money back, or they want you to do some extra, like being a bee inside the bedroom with them. No, it's not how this going down. So listen, I don't want none of that. Okay. So any day, I rather do what I need to do for myself than depend on a guy. Okay. Because yeah, I ain't doing it. And that's something I would tell my kids. Listen, don't depend on no guy. They ain't gonna do jack but waste your time. Or they ain't gonna waste time when they want that good. That's one time they ain't gonna waste time. Actually, that's your line. They will waste time because they don't know how to do it right. You got some guys who don't know how to do like they just be like you be sitting there but like I'm looking at stars. Like you know when it's bad when you just sitting looking at stars. Like, come on now. Like it just be awful. Like I said, we got them too. And we got some I would say we do have some stems that don't know how to work the kitty. We got some that don't know how to work the kitty at all. We got some that do. But then we also have some that don't. But I feel like it's okay if they don't know what to do, it's called showing them. But some females don't have the patience of showing your man how you like it, okay? And showing like the stuff or your woman how you like it. It's okay to show them and teach them. I have some female friends where they had to teach their man and teach their woman how to do certain things, how to please them. Because they didn't know how to work their dingling. And I feel like that's sad. As a grown man you is, and you still don't know how to work it. That's a sad part right there. But like I said, everybody is different. Like I said, it depends how you review it and how your partner reviews it. Like I said, it's nothing wrong teaching him. But it's just some females who don't have the time to do it. And then we have some females who be having them up like, yeah, you doing it. I know it was this guy who did not know how to eat the kitty. And I told him, I said, so you do not eat the kitty. He was like, yes, I do. I have females. I said, no, your female lied to you, child. They lied to you because you do not know how to eat that. Okay, they don't lie. Okay, they were just jigging your head up. They probably looking at stars or imagine a fake moan. Cause trust you would know when a female doing a fake moan. Okay, God be thinking it's real. No, it'd be a fake moan. And that's why I say God should know your body, especially when they should know what's a fake moan and what's a real moan. Okay. Now that person is not trying to learn your body. That means he's not gonna be with you for too long. You only wanted that, then you out the picture after that. So you just have to be careful of who you bring around you and your family. Because I would say your family would see he's not a good guy. I would say this thing. Your family would notice he's not a good guy, but you so in love with him, you ain't trying to see what your family's trying to picture you know what they see. And then at the end you be like, I'm sorry that I was just so you can't be so much in love with a man that you know something that your parents see that you couldn't see. There's always a sign of even your mother, your father, whoever sees something in that person or that female that he ain't the one for you. And it does happen like that. A person could see something that you might not see in that person. And they know you ain't the one for them. So it's okay to thought you was in love, thought you had something, but in the day, you have to be with that person. You have to see the good and the bad out that person. It just takes time when which people don't have. I'll say when people don't have, because they don't have the time and the effort to be with a person that long. They was talking about marriage, but then it's like they want to be with you for like 5 and another more years, like 5 or 10 years or 25 years, 15 years. They don't want to be with you that long. Only thing they were about was trying to get the benefits of your money. Okay, and I feel like it shouldn't have to be that. Okay, like you knew you was another person, you didn't have to marry the person to get the benefits. Yeah, like you could have found someone else who will scoop you up out your feet. That's what I would say. But you don't gotta be with somebody that makes you happy. I feel like you have to work on yourself first before you could be in a relationship. That way, you know all the qualities. You know you won't. You know what you're not gonna stand for. You and stuff that you actually know you're not gonna tolerate with that person. Okay, and you know that something he's not gonna play with you about because you always thinking 10 steps ahead of him. Okay, and you putting everything on the table. Like, I ain't time to rate this, I ain't time to rate that. If you don't like it, you know where the door is at. Okay, and I feel like it's okay to let him go. There's always another one, and he might treat you better than the last one. And you be like, "I'm so happy I found you." Yeah, you happy? You found him all right. But you knew the last one wasn't no good. But yeah, it was so much. It was just two questions to go ask me. But to me, like I say, just have your own money in the day, and don't depend on no guy because guys don't have it. Okay, so don't think if you take on a date, he gonna cover your meal because he really not. Okay, so don't get your hopes up. The point I'm trying to make in this thing is don't get your hopes up when guys tell you they cover it. Bring your own money. Okay, okay, because you only get two things out of him buying your nails is he wants his money back or he wants something in return that's dealing with down there. Okay, so don't be that crazy. But like I said, I was a girl who never asked guys for nothing. Now, I always had guys who ask me for money. I'd be like, no, because you're not my man. Guys would ask me for some money. I'm like, I don't have it. Because you're not my man. So what the hell I'm going to give you money? You're not my man. Like, I could see if you was married or something. Or if you like my friend. And especially if I know you like a person who don't pay people back of the money that you ask for. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not giving it. I'm so sorry. I'm definitely not giving you the money, especially I know you don't pay people back. I'm not giving you that. Especially if I know you can't keep your word. I'm not giving you that. And that's something you have to do with people. Like you know people ain't gonna pay you back. Don't give them it because you know they're not gonna pay you back. You know it's the waste. But if y'all got questions, y'all can put them in the chat. I just had to say those two things. The person did ask me. So I was like, why not talk about it? And give y'all my point of view on things. Everybody got their point of view of how they see certain things. One it might be a person that might go live and see things more different from what I see. But everybody always have their thoughts on a line of what they review and how they view things. Everybody got different things of how they see certain things. And that was just from what I see. So, yeah. Only got one, two, three, four, five. Only got five right here. This I gotta do this side. But right here, only got five. But like I said, yeah, it depends how you actually review it and how you see, different points. Like I said, if y'all got questions, y'all can put them in the chat. I'm gonna do this braid, and I'm gonna give this a drink because I ain't thirsty. But basically, yeah. Good evening, good evening. What you doing? I'm just taking out my mic here. Just taking out my here. That's what I'm doing, taking out my here. Mm-hmm. But basically, yeah. That's basically how it went down. But yeah, that's basically what actually happened to me, y'all. The man only one man had 20, the other man had 10. Okay. So listen. That's why I say if you go out for dinner with a guy, have your own money and pay for your own bills. Because that man was upset because I did not pay for that bill. I said, no, thank you. But if I say you have to be mindful when you do some things for men, because men will take that for granted. Okay. Mhm. Especially they would say things to get you a hype. So, so I say just be aware with certain things. Just aware with certain things. That's all. So trust. I'm a girl who does romantic things. Okay? Because I watched my family and my grandparents and my uncles be romantic for a long time. Okay? But you got some females who don't know how to be romantic, don't know how to do certain things. But because it depends how their mother and their father never showed them how to be romantic. But I've been around my father and my aunts and everybody else, and they showed me how to be romantic with a guy. And just I never found the right one or the right woman to be romantic. But I have no issue. But it's just like I'm not gonna be romantic of every guy I come across. But you do have to put them on a pedestal. I would say that, but it depends how you want a certain person to treat you. Because not every guy is gonna treat you the same. You just have to be doing certain things. I might, I only got three. I might do these three things in the drink. See, while I'm talking, I did my hair so fast. Yeah, I didn't even know I got finished in like 3 braids. I got 3 braids to go. Well, this side I got 3 braids to go. But I ain't been talking so much that I don't almost got finished with 3 braids. I'm about to be done with. I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow. So I'm getting it done tomorrow. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow. I ain't gonna wash it tonight, but I'll wash it tomorrow. Wash my hair tomorrow. But yeah, it depends what they have in their pocket. Like I said, y'all got questions, I can gladly answer. Y'all got questions. Okay. But for me, I don't judge. I don't. But certain things, it's like they all crazy and everything. And you just have to be mindful. You just have to be mindful of the women and men that y'all choose. That's it. That's only the point I'm trying to make sure. Just choose the right men's and females that y'all be with. Okay. Like I said, everybody don't got it all and everybody don't have the money like that. That if you're not picky, then that's a whole different thing.
Then what happened?
Mm-hmm. But, mm-hmm. What's her name? Yeah, because y'all can put them down in the chat. Um, I'm about to give me something to drink. Just drink it. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm about to give me some juice. I'm putting in chat. Yes, I'll be back. I put it in the chat. I'll be back. I'm giving me some juice. I'm going to the kitchen. If I come back, y'all vote in the chat. I will respond. I'm taking my phone, so y'all vote in the phone. I will respond over my phone. So I'll be right back.
Right here featuring Greg Hastings. I have no idea who that person is, but they're doing paintball. See, interesting.
Have y'all ever tried Angry Awesome Hard
Make sure
cider?
y'all like the live.
Green apple.
Almost there with the ads. I am winning the double digits, and I'm so
Have you
excited.
ever tried this, y'all? And yes, I'm watching Rose on live. But let me know if y'all tried this flavor. Y'all have this in y'all own state. I ain't gonna drink that because I just had some juice.
No, oh, sleepy. Alex Frey, we don't know who he is either.
Okay.
Oh yeah. How you doing, Grace? Oh yeah.
Hey y'all. I think I just ate and I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, can we play the game now? long intro. Like, let me just start. Very, very long.
Yeah, but make sure y'all share my live. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Hey, Mika, how you doing? Thank you, Kev. How are you? Do you actually watch them? No, not yet. No. I want to play.
Have you ever had these beef jerkies instead of beef jerkies?
But I'm good. Who the heck is this?
Yeah. I'm back out. Beef jerky. See them break. Right here. Yeah, I will. Hey, two people, what's going on? Wait, let's see. I take me a quick little break and eat me a snack. And I'm watching Rose live, so I'm finish with my hair. But I'm watching it from my phone. I want to put it next to.
I deleted, canceled, and hurt my watch hours before coming back. Oh wow, why did you leave your group? I'm just in one. So they're cool. I'm not one of them.
What y'all doing? I'm just taking out my hair, y'all. I ain't doing nothing special. I was talking about a good time. Some good topics. Good. So let me know what type of y'all can guess the hairstyle maybe in the comments. You can guess yourself a winner.
It might be a little longer, so that. Hold on a second.
Okay. So y'all, we almost there. I'm almost to 900 on a watch hour. Since I've been posting consistently, like videos ain't going live. So y'all know I got my nose ring. I want to get, I think it's, okay, I think it's on this side, y'all. It's on this side. I want to get my ear back, like, but that's gonna hurt. If I do, I'm gonna post it on my other channel, but that's gonna hurt. Because I haven't had it in like some weeks and years. So I already know that's gonna. My nose, it was like a pinch. My ear's gonna be the worst. And it's like, do I want to go back to that pain again? Mm-hmm. But it was pretty easy because I was cleaning it, taking care of it, and I was moving it, going side. And plus, I was actually just over my feet. I was cleaning my ear every day because I had it right here. I had it on this ear, and I was cleaning it and stuff like that. But I'm like, do I want to go back to that pain again of having that pain hurt and stuff like that? That's why if I do, I might post it on my other channel. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, oh, allergies. But yeah, so I'm gonna post it on my other channel. But yeah. But what can I say? Y'all know I need to see it. Okay. I'll wash my hair tomorrow in the morning. I ain't washing it tonight because it's late. So, but this hair will be washed tomorrow. I just ain't gonna wash it tonight though. I am taking it out. I'm just not gonna wash it, y'all. I already took a shower earlier, so I ain't gonna wash it at this night. I just have to get up early and just wash it. But what y'all doing on Mother's Day? I know I'm when we doing driving. I already pay for the classes for the driving, so I'm doing that, y'all. I already paid for it, so I can get my license and stuff. So I already paid for it because it's getting hot, y'all. So it's like I waited until May to pay for it because I said it's getting hot. I need to pay for my thing before it expired. It expired in July, but I was like, I gotta get that out the way. Please. My ID needs say license. So I was like, yeah. But I'm doing my classes in like 2 weeks. I'll be doing the drive-in and stuff like that. So I will be doing. I'm trying to do better and big things. Okay. And don't nobody stop your shine for whatever reason y'all got going on. Don't nobody stop it. Keep doing what y'all need to do. Cause there's always one person out the thing that's hating, cause they can't be on your timing. So don't nobody stop your shine. Okay, don't nobody stop your shine. Okay, cause they wish they was on the timing you was on. Okay. So trust and believe. I'm finished with one side. I gotta do the other side.
Some did support.
I'll do this side. So,
Damn Daniel. What a waste. That game don't work out. So let's try.
I'm gonna try this one up and do one the ones I left out. So yeah, I am also doing that.
So dark. He couldn't see. Oh, he couldn't see. One more time. And that was a really cool game too.
So I'll stay on live.
I already did that. It made it work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Well, wherever the case is. Singing. Yeah. Sounds like chess and somebody did here for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna go downstairs. Should try for this one. Try to see if it'll work now. Spend some time. This one works, but I've never beat it. Oh, this one stopped working. This was fun. I should have just played Sims 2 for the day. Oh, yeah. This game right here goes to constant. We're gonna see what works in this thing. If I can find since it's real good, that's what I'm gonna I paid for my lessons from the driving cop on like that. You hear me? Oh, you can get your license.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. I don't know. I never played that one. It wasn't my game.
I'm gonna be on live until I finish with my hair, then I'm gonna cut the lives off. I'm gonna cut my live off after I finish with my hair. But y'all got anything to say, I can put in the chat. But I will be off when I finish with my hair.
What's everybody thoughts about that? I was excited to play it. always here to find sense of growth. Who don't like to do that? I'm gonna plan for the live stream. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm not surprised that the photo is back. I don't know what relationship is like. No, I haven't. What's that about? Hold on, y'all. Because like now. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Right back.
This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 5. That's taking like a small process. This one's taking a small process. This is actually I'll be back, y'all. I'm back. Hey. Yeah, I'm watching your live, Rose. Watching your live. I use the bathroom right quick. And drinking I'm drinking it now, but this is what I'm drinking. I don't know if y'all have this way to state y'all at, but this is good. Oh, thank you. I left it for a little bit. I see. I see you left it for a little bit. I'm gonna get off my live when I finish with my hair. Once I get to this part, so after I finish with my hair, right here I only got like 3 more. Then I finish this. Then once I get right here, I'm gonna start taking this out. Then I'm gonna cut off my live. So I ain't gonna be on here much longer once I finish my hair. I just came on here just to chat and have y'all keep me company while taking out my hair. So yeah. We supposed to have a draft, but it's like I don't know what type of draft she wants. If she has something, I didn't do it because I don't know. She might tell me to look on last week, but it's like that's something that they did in class, so I don't know. Oh, sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Okay. But yeah, I cannot wait. I start my lesson the 12, the 13, the 15, the 16, the 17. And then I'm taking a break because Lady did tell me I could take a break and then do more lessons. But she did say when I get to the 5th week, that's when I take the actual test. But she says not ready, I can still take more classes. So, which I might not be ready for 15, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, that's good. I wish you luck. I wish you luck and proud of you for making that step. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Don't get me wrong. I have taken the driving and it been like 2 years because I went to a school I went to a school. It was a job corps. I posted on my other one. I don't think I posted on the Gracegorgeous when I went to that school. I did post it on my other channel. So you do go on my other channel. You see job corps school I went to. I went there and they was teaching me, driving, parking, the 3-point turn. But I messed I kind of messed up with it with I messed up with the parking and the 3-point turn because I was nervous. I was really nervous and I knew I wasn't ready to take it. I was too nervous. Like I was like, yo, I'm not ready to take it. But um the guy that they had in drive call, he was a little bit extreme. Like he was like yelling, oh go this way, go that way. He was like so much with yelling and stuff like that. So I was like he wasn't very calm. Actually, don't get me wrong. Is is when they gave us the guy. He was calm. He was real calm and stuff like that. But then when people was like complaining, he started being like, "Oh, that's like being all mean and stuff like that." I'm like, what the hell, you like? It was just too much. And it's like, but yeah, I can't do all that yet. So hopefully when they supposed to come to my house so I could take the driving test. Like, yeah. So you don't have to take it where they at. They can come and pick you up and they can tell you which way to go. So which that's a good thing. So yeah, because yeah, I couldn't do it. But I know some friends that passed that test like that. It was some friends that I know who actually passed and they actually drive in their parents' car and stuff like. Cause they actually passed. But I couldn't have that because I don't have that mentality of that yet, and cause that makes me nervous. So I didn't have that capacity. Like I can't do it. I need like quiet. Like I need like stuff to like go this way, go that way, and I need that. Not that I can't do that, child. That's gonna make me like nervous. I don't got that in me. But yeah, that's a big step. But it's like the reason I want my license because I want to have my own car. Like I want to drive. I'm tired of transportation. I'm tired of transportation. I want to have my own car and be out and go to different boroughs and meet people. Like I don't gotta always take my car. I could take the train or the bus. But I do want to go in different boroughs and meet people. And plus I'm getting older. I'm about to be in my 30s. I'm about to be in my 30s. So I'm gonna have to do things on my own. So yeah, I've been doing things on my own. So I don't got time to be. This what I mean. Like, don't depend on people. Like, do things on your own. Cause, like I said, we got people who be depending on other people, and that's not good. Like, I feel like you can't do nothing on your own unless somebody has to be with you. That's sad. Like, you can't do certain things on your own without. But I feel like relying on people. Like certain things, it's not the a quality. Like you have to willing to do that stuff. Like you can't make somebody else do something that it doesn't fit your type. You know? But yeah, but for me, I would say with me, I'm picky. I would say I'm very picky when it comes to things. I would say I am very picky. But I feel like it has to work on my timing. Like something I want to do, I let it be on my timing. Like I won't let it be nobody else's timing but mine. So I'm gonna have a lot. Even though I'm not gonna show me drive, I'm not gonna show that y'all. I probably will give y'all a story time of it. I will give y'all a story time of it, but like, y'all won't actually see it. But I have friends who actually was driving and they was on live and they was like really on live and the people that was in the school was like, "Why are you driving? You on live?" And he was just on live, recording him driving. The teacher ain't paying it no mind. He just like it was just like what the crap. But yeah, it's like It was just crazy. But yeah, I missed it. The only thing that when I was in Job Corps, they didn't have like CPR. They didn't have that. Now they do. Since I left out of there, now they got CPR. And I'm like, what the crap? Now they got it. Before they didn't have it. So that's another thing I want to do. I want to learn CPR because I feel like that's a good thing to learn. Like you see somebody choking and you know what to do, or you see somebody fainting, you know how to push their heart, like push their stomach hard and count. Like I want to know that. Stuff that's important, to save people's lives and stuff. So I feel like all that matters. Yeah. And that's something I want to teach my kids how to do CPR, how to, save people's life. They don't stand there like, I don't call 911. We don't know what to do. At least they would know what to do. Like, my mom taught us how to do this. We know what to do. They don't know how to save lives. So I feel like, certain things is needed. So, so and I am just enjoying my life. That's all I can say. I'm just enjoying my life. Yeah, I'm about to get on to this one because I got one more right here. I'm about to do this one. So I got this part right here. I got to. Okay. Hey, three people. How y'all doing? I got this last part, then I'm about to get over this last part. Okay. But I'm gonna have a whole lot of venture for y'all that's coming your way. A whole lot of content. I still gotta figure out what to do with my channel, but I figure out something for my channel. I'm gonna still post videos and shorts. I'm just not gonna go live like I said. But that's I'm gonna still do that. Um, but yeah, this month the last day. Our last day is the 23rd, the 24th. It's one of them. It's the last day of our class. Then we off, and then I could actually get some shift. Cause they do got shift that's like available and stuff like that. But it's like I can't take it because it be certain days, I have school, so it's like I can't take it. But school about to end, so I'm about to start taking some shifts and work and start paying a whole lot what I signed up for. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about paying a whole lot. I'm talking about bills. I'm gonna start paying bills. Because I'm gonna still give y'all my apartment tour. Y'all gonna get that tour, me being inside apartment. Okay. And it was necessary. It was a couple of days ago. Yeah, it was like I said like 2 months ago or 1 month ago. It was just good. We're gonna call her Jazzy. This girl named Jazzy. Even though that's not her name, but that's a name we can get her. And we was chatting and stuff like that. And she was like, she asked me, she said, what you do? I said, I do YouTube and TikTok. I do videos, talk about certain things. I told her, I'm trying to wait for the summer to pay for my license. I can get my license and stuff like that, to do my tests and stuff like that, and to get my own apartment. So, you know, so what she gonna tell me? She's like, your own apartment. She's like, girl, you need to be at your mom's house. That way you don't gotta pay for nothing. You need to stand there, stand up there, then have your own apartment. You need to be at your mom's house and da da da, right? With with Jazzy, right? So I said, girl, I am old enough to do bills and to work, and I'm gonna have a lot of money saved up. Cause like I said, the money I'm gonna get from YouTube, that's staying in there. I ain't touching it until it get to that percent I need to get to take that money out. But on that first check, I ain't spend it. I might show you how much I made from my first check. I'm gonna show you my first check. That's not a problem. I will show you my first check. But I'm not taking that money out. It's gonna stay right in there. I'm gonna still work till I get to that certain percent I need though. That's what I would do for y'all. On both my channels, I show you how much I made on both my channels. I'm gonna give y'all that on how much I made on both my channels. I will give y'all that. But I was like, I am getting older where I need to be in my own apartment. I said, yes. I said, listen, at a certain age, when you're a baby, all the way to in your 20s, yes, it's good to be at your mom's house. You can save money. Yes, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it is. When you get up in age, child, when you get up in age, you start realizing, like, I need my own space. Because you can't be under mommy and daddy for long. That's why you can't be under mom and dad for long. At a certain age, they're not gonna be here forever. Okay? But you ain't gonna realize mom and dad is not gonna be here forever. You're gonna have to know how to pay your bills, how to pay the car insurance, how to pay everything by yourself, because they're not gonna be here forever. So you keep thinking they're gonna be here forever, they not, honey. Okay? And you ain't gonna know a garbage to kick over. Okay? And that's something females have to learn. That they thinking mom and dad, no, mom and dad ain't gonna be here forever. You better know how to sweep, mop, clean, cook, and everything else by yourself. Cause when that time comes, oh, it's gonna hit hard. When you're gonna be like, I don't know how to do this. I know you better look on YouTube. Know how to cook, know how to clean, know how to house it straight up, know how to put on the kids' clothes. Even if you tired, better honey, keep the kids on the damn kids' clothes on, because I'm tired. You better know how to pay the bills. You better hope you have a husband to help you pay your bills. If you don't, you by yourself. You like a single woman by yourself. I said, honey, you better know how to do things by yourself. I said, listen, ever since I said, yes, when I was a teenager, my aunt helped me out a lot. My aunt, sometimes my mother will help me out here and there, but my aunt mostly helped me out a lot. And she told me, "Ma, you have to do things on your own by yourself. I don't mind helping you, but you gotta know how to help yourself." And what that is true. You gotta know how to do things by yourself. It's nothing wrong having an open hand, but you have to know how to do things by yourself too. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't think your mind you gonna be in a house for long. Because end of the day, if a fight or anything break out, guess what's gonna happen? They gonna kick you out. They're not gonna tolerate you no more. They're gonna be listen, you gotta go. Okay? And like I said, listen, parents will kick out their own daughter before they kick out their own son. And that is true. Because I have seen parents kick out, don't get me wrong, I have seen parents who actually kick out their son too. But they actually bring their son back in the house. One thing they don't bring back in the house is the damn daughter. Okay, that's something I have not seen. They don't bring their daughter back in the house. When it comes to a son, oh, they don't mind let him come back in. Cause they know he probably gonna go to his friend's house or anybody's house. But they know the girl, or they know she ain't going to nobody's house. Cause nobody want her in the house. Cause they already know she don't know how to do nothing. That's the sad part. They would know that guy would take that guy in. Only thing is that if she's lucky, she might have a female that might take her in. But that parent gonna tell her friend she gotta do something in this house. And when she find out she ain't helping out what she need to, oh that mother gonna kick you out. Cause you ain't doing what you supposed to do. You can't be living in somebody else's house rent free without helping out with some piece of change. Okay. I said this, I'd rather be in my own house, peaceful, quiet, while I'm doing my content, while I'm doing TikTok, while I'm giving y'all something to know I'm promoting or showing y'all from stuff that TikTok when we promote and stuff like that. I'd rather give y'all that to be outside where I don't got nobody supporting me. So like I tell her, it's not that one having, like I said, have somebody to give you a helping hand. But then you're gonna have to know how to learn it on your own. Okay, and that's why I stopped thinking it's free. Ain't nothing free. And I told you, one day you gotta learn how to pay bills, and you gonna wish someone should have taught you. Okay, because when you live on your own, there's no joke. Ain't no turning back to mommy and daddy. You have to prove them wrong. Okay, and trust. I trust. I've been,
I'm bored, y'all.
I've been, I've been
Who's still
around.
here? I'm sorry, y'all. We gonna play.
Okay. I've been around my aunts, my mothers, my grandma. I've been around them so long. They always pay their bills on time. Be every time the month came, oh, they pay their bills on time. They was never. Trust me, they used to be like, the rent going up. I can't pay this. I can't pay that. What they still do, pay their rent. They might complain, but they still pay their rent. And I said this, you might have a mother that complains, but she paid that rent on time. And I bet she had nobody helping her. Like, come on. Stop thinking that they're gonna be here because they certainly not. So things you have to figure out on your own. That's why I said wait till you make enough certain percentage to take some money out of YouTube. Because when times is hard, oh, it's hard. But you gotta do things the right way. That's why it's always good to have a second channel for backup. You can make more money. Because a lot of people think, oh, towns is this, towns is no. It's just you have to do things the right way. That's all it is. So that's all what it is right now. But yeah, I had friends that was complaining, and then when I said that, she just been quiet. I mean, as an activity, don't depend on them for too long.
Oh yeah, I did it. Yeah, PCA 6 has been pushed back. Hopefully it works almost the rest of
So what you gotta do, what you gotta do, and that's just fact. Okay. I'm just gonna believe. Listen, it's basically what a lot of people don't want to see you successful. They want to see you fail and be with them. But it's like, honey, only time can tell. But you gotta make your own money, okay? Because they ain't gonna be here. So it's called Do What You Gotta Do. That's what it's called. Okay, for this one, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only got 9 to go. After this 9, I'm getting off. But yes, any questions, y'all? I got 8 now, but I hear you, Rose. I hear you. Okay. Any questions? Have you ever had like beef jerky and you actually use the lighter to heat it? You ever had that? You ever had like beef jerky? You take it off the wrapper and you put the lighter on it, and it gets like not too hot, but like a little bit hot. It tastes so good. Oh my god. I haven't, but that sounds good. Yes, it do. You have to try. I had a beef jerky, and I had my lighter, and I was eating the beef jerky, and then it was like a little bit like warmy, but like a little. It was basically like hot and like a little bit warmy. Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes so freaking good. That'd be so good. Get my hair done tomorrow, then I gotta work on Sunday, then I gotta rehearse my lines for my open scene that we have in school, the open scene. Um, I'm trying to submit all my work because this month last day. So I'm trying to pass my classes because I don't got time to take them again. You got time to take them again? Oh, you getting your hair done? Yeah, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow in the morning. I'm getting them in the morning, but I'm gonna get up early if I can wash my hair and then leave out because she opened her shop at 9:30, so I gotta be there before 9:30. So I gotta get up mad early to wash my hair, make sure it's rolled out, and then go get my hair done. And haha, that's funny. Um, too. Yeah, like I got to do that. So I gotta get my hair done, and then I have an open scene I gotta do. So, yeah. Yeah. So I got that. Basically, so yeah. And then next week, it's next week is my nephew's birthday. So I gotta buy him something. I don't know what I'm gonna buy, but I have to figure out something. I don't know what I'm gonna gift my nephew. Oh, yeah, it's his birthday. His birthday is on Mother's Day, but my friend let him have a party on Sunday, which the 11th. But his birthday's on Mother's Day. That's his actual birthday's on Mother's Day. But my friend doing something on Sunday on the 11th. So yeah, but his birthday's actually on Mother's Day. So I gotta so I actually got 3 birthdays. Actually, it's like one of them is my dog. My dog birthday is May 5th. He's turning 10. Okay, that dog is old. Okay. My other one is my other nephew. He's turning 8. His is May 8th. The other one, my other nephew is on Mother's Day, but she's having something on the 11th. So it's actually 3 birthdays. Okay. And actually it's 4 because my mother birthday is on the 18th. So it's actually birthdays this month. Okay. So there's so many birthdays this month. So yeah. So many birthdays this month. I'm just like, ah. So, oh, it's done, yeah. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 more, and then I'm finished. I got 6 more, and I'm finished. Okay. But my subscribers, I got 1,218. That's how many subscribers I got. But my watch hours going up, y'all. I'm gonna let my live go all the way up. It's all different from over here. So, yep. But listen. I am happy for all y'all that makes it to monetization. Okay. So are we still proud of y'all, whoever makes it to monetization? Over here, y'all know it's positivity over here. So I just want to tell everybody good luck getting monetization. You know, more and better things, more and better things. Okay? Don't nobody stop you of achieving your dreams. Okay, nobody stop you. Okay, don't nobody stop you to where you need to go. Like I said, times is hard, so don't nobody stop you for achieving your dreams. The more hours you put in, the more you're gonna actually get there. Okay, so so just take that as this season. Oh, what you said about I said I said the more hours you put in to being on live and stuff like that, it's gonna take you far to get monetization. The more hours you put in, you're gonna get there. So the more hours you put in. Oh yeah, very much. Yeah. The more hours you put in, you're gonna get there. Uh, but you just have to believe in yourself. Okay? Don't never doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Okay? So then you start doubting everything. Like you're not gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Just have faith. Just have faith. So don't never doubt yourself. You got it. Oh yeah, we do. Yep. Just have faith. That's it. Just faith. Yep. Cause more time you post and go live, you might make it. But it depends how much you post and go live. You know? Everybody's situation is different when you go on live. Some people might hit monetization quick than I probably can. So like I said, everybody is different when they hit monetization. They might have some special tactics that I might not have, or somebody might not have. on the channel. But it depends, how you do your thumbnails, how you curate them, and how well you show them. Yeah. And your YouTube you call it, studio, and your YouTube studio will tell you some things you need to work on. So it will tell you some details. So yeah. So, you see, yeah. I got 3 more braids. So, yeah. After I finish with my hair, I'm gonna watch my house of living, uh, sister of living. I'm gonna watch that after I finish with my hair. I didn't want to play because YouTube copyrights everything, so I didn't want to play it. So right now, that's how. So, oh, that's Tyler Perry show. Yeah, that's Tyler Perry show. The Assistant of Living. That's Tyler Perry show. I did watch House of Pain. I saw the parts I need to catch up on. I just gotta wait for the new episode next week, but I gotta catch up on since 11 because it's a couple episodes I messed out on. So, yeah. So yeah, I missed out a couple shows here and there. So I got 3 braids right here. Now I got 2. Mm-mm. It's 11:04 in New York. 11:04. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I got one more braid. One more braid. There you go. There you go. And I'm getting a lot of new people on YouTube that I didn't think I would actually get. Yeah. Mm, yeah. I got one more breed. Yeah. But they were showing clips of House of Pain, and you see Ella was telling her husband was like, "Oh, Lori, thinking I'm annoying her because um that I'm busy and stuff." So Curtis is like, honey, like, you are busy and this and that, right? And then Ella's like, babe, I'm not always busy. And she was saying how that, yeah, like I'm not always busy, and it's like, and she was telling Curtis like, I don't like her. I feel like she's not the one for my son. I wish he would have went back with his ex and stuff. Like, it's like she's not fitting the new girlfriend, y'all. She's not fitting her because she been telling her she's busy, but the new girlfriend been want to have like a long time with her, but Miss Etta's not trying to give her the 101. Like she's not trying to give her that conversation. Oh, Lori, I seen a bit of TikTok, I think, on Instagram. Yeah, Lori, like she came at Miss Ella. Lori came at Miss Ella, and then Miss Ella's like, when you come back and fix your attitude, then you can walk back. She said you can walk back in the house. But then get out my house and don't come back and stuff. And then her mother came and approached her and was like, "Oh, you told my daughter to get out your house and this and that, the third case might be." But the Lori's mother told Miss Other, I appreciate it. The mother's like, I understand you got my Miranda, which that is, she's a part of the family, but can you not bring her around Lori? In which Lori feel like it's some liking is with you being around her than you being not with around with Lori. So she feels some distant with her, y'all. She feels some distant with her. And when she told her husband, like, I don't like Laura, and she is right. Like, I'm not giving her the time to hang out with her because I don't like her. And I guess because it was different because she liked it Miranda and stuff like that. But she's not feeling this new girlfriend, y'all. She's not feeling this new girlfriend. Okay, so she's not giving her the time and the place to give Lauren some alone time with her. She's not giving that to her. Because she already told her husband she don't wanna she is right. I'm not giving her. I've been avoiding her. And she actually stood by it. Was like, no, she is right. I am avoiding her because I don't want to be around her. I don't want to spend time with her. No, nothing. And the husband was like, babe, you supposed to be a Christian and stuff like that. He said, babe, I know that, but it's just something about her I don't like. So I think when some mothers feel like when mothers feel something about a girl, they stand corrected. Like they're gonna be on their ground, but like this girl is just it just don't feel right. And like I said, some mothers do have those intuition with some girls that be like, okay, this is not it. This is not for him. But But the mother is like, she is a Christian, but it's just she's not fitting that new girl. She's not fitting Laura. And I think Laura knows that she's not giving her the time and the place to spend time with her. Like she knows that every time she's around the mother, it's always Miranda, Miranda, Miranda. It's always the ex. Like it's always Miranda, and it's like she's not giving her that time. And I feel bad because, and don't get me wrong, she did come at um his mother crazy. She came at her crazy, but she feel like collected. Collected. She feel collected because you spend time with Miranda, but you not spending time with me. Like I'm trying to make us, us to spend time. You get to know her parents, but you not giving her the day and the time. Like, and what's the mother told her, like, listen, she been trying to plan a day for us to meet up, but you ain't trying to give her that. And I think the mother knows she's not giving Laura that opportunity to meet with the parents and have them meet. But it's like I feel like I feel like Miss Ellis should just tell her about this, and I don't like you, this, not the third. You right, I've been avoiding you and stuff like that. But I get you're a Christian or but it's no it's no wrong being honest with yourself. And just tell her, listen, I'm not feeling it. I don't want you to waste your time to do all this. I'm not feeling X, Y, and Z. But I was just like, dang, you know, some mothers be right with their new girlfriend when it comes to their sons. But it's like, you know, only your son can make that decision. You can't make that decision. You know. So I get where she's coming from. I get where she's coming from. But I guess we gotta see how this plays out. We're gonna see if Miss Etta's gonna give her the time and the place to make time for her. But Miss Etta already told her husband she don't like her. So we all will know where that's going down the drain. Miss Etta don't want her to be a part of her family. And that's why Miss Etta's avoided because she don't want her a part of it. And I feel like that's messed up. I mean, she didn't even give the girl a chance, but it's like I guess she picking up some hints. I'm trying to clean off my bed. I got so much hair on my bed right now. I'm clean off the hair. So that's why we see how this plays out with Laura Miss Ella. We see how this gonna play out. Ooh, my ear itches. I ain't gonna hold to my ear itching. Okay.
snitching his family, bitch. You talking to me? Yes, why are you here? I'm here because I'm 5 seconds away from swinging on your ass. Start talking. I'm always going to get your blood pressure straight, bitch. I'm about to drag your dumb ass from sewer. And you need to drag your ass out to your name and stay here. Worry about nothing instead of me and my damn name. All of you should are nothing but the same shit. Name it. I'm winning. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it, bitch. Besides, it's been since a week since been to you, bitch. If you just call me a bitch, I will bust your ass.
It's sort of crazy. Mm-mm. Yeah, I am so tired of Natalie and Scotty T. Cause they always fought it out. And she posted Natalie posted a picture where she bought Scotty a pocketbook. I'm just tired of these two because on the reality you see them fighting, arguing, then you see them making up. They got a love and hate relationship. I'm sorry to say it, but they got a love hate relationship because one minute I'm looking on Instagram. Now you done bought Scotty T a whole bag, and I'm just like I'm through with them. Okay, I'm really through with them. Even y'all gonna stay friends or not, like choose y'all pick right now. Cause I'm so sick of them. Me too. Harshaw needs to take a break. Yes, most definitely. It needs to take a break because I'm so sick of them. Like it really is. It's getting to that point. Like it's like a drag. Okay, especially with these two. I'm so sick of them right now. Like I'd rather see something else on Zeus. Yes, like I don't listen. I don't watch Zeus. I don't like. I don't. I never pay for it because it comes on Twitter and Instagram. So I watch it from Twitter and Instagram, and I'll be looking at it like y'all could be doing so freaking much than what I'm looking at right now. Okay, do sometimes I think it's matter like it's baddies like back to yes, like take a break and relax. Like I get yeah, with all these seasons and stuff, but it's just like good. They keep reading me back. I'm with Patty, but I like they can do something else besides fighting. Yes, like, it's not always about fight. Like I miss when it was the Baggers Club. Like the Baggers Club, you saw them going out, getting drinks. Yes, they were throwing down, but you also saw them fighting with people outside and stuff like that. You saw all the fun activities. That's the reason why I like that Baggers Club, because you saw them going out, you saw them partying. Yes, it'd be times where they got to each other's face, they tussling down. But then you also saw them tussling out with people outside. You don't see that with baddies. Probably like the first or two episodes, you probably saw them going out and stuff like that. Now, yeah, yeah, Baggage Club was so much better. Yes, it was. Baggage Club was so much better. That's why I used to like it. They used to go out, party, and then don't get me wrong, all of them used to talk back to each other. Like all of them was talk behind their back and shit like that. Yes, of course. But then you also saw them talking on the phone, calling their moms and whoever talking with them. And you also saw them bringing people to the house. You saw them bringing people to the house and stuff like that and just having a good time and stuff like that. You don't see that with baddies. And you talking about, oh, you want to bring back something similar to Bad Girls Club. That's not similar to Baddies Club. The Baddies Club, it was more jumping, more hyping, it was more everything. Now it's just a waste, child. It's a waste. Okay. It's not the freaking same. That's why I don't want to watch it. I don't. I'm not paying for that because everybody is just looking at them fighting. They just be wanting to them fighting. They not even look like I know people who is not watching the scene. They just watching the fights. That's sad. Is when they just watching the fights. Cause they know it's pointless. They know the show is pointless. It's not interesting. And they think everybody watching it. No, they watching it because of the fights. They not watching it because it's good, honey. I'm so sorry, Natty, but they not watching it because it's good. They watching it because the freaking fights. And that's sad. Okay, it's not enjoyable. I'll say you need to take some lessons from Jocelyn because with Jocelyn, they actually have a good time. They actually go out, party and stuff like that. Yes, they actually have a good time. You need to get better. I'm so sorry. Okay, I might stop paying for it soon because I'm tired of the fight. I got it from Jocelyn. Oh, but yeah, I don't pay for. I watch it right on Twitter, child. I don't know. I'm not. I didn't pay for that. I'll anything I see from Zeus, I watch it from Twitter. I go boom, watch it from Twitter. Every time I come on Sunday, I go to my Twitter and watch it. Cause they show everything on Twitter, so why not watch it from Twitter? It's just you actually watching it for free if you if you really look at it. They might not show you the whole thing, but they show you clips of it. That's all you need is some clips of it, and that's it. Cause you basically gonna watch the fights anyway. You might watch it on Twitter. Okay, it's just not exciting. Okay, it's not exciting. It's boring. Okay, yes, is when Kashawn was on there. She was skinny. Okay, she was fighting, but she didn't really know much as she know now, okay? And they're not getting paid that much, okay? When you first go on the show, they're not gonna pay you that much. As she said on the show, if you really seen Kashawn talk about it, because she had to talk about it and say they don't pay you that much, which they don't. You you have to wait till you get you have to keep being on show to give you a certain amount of money for them to give you a certain amount of money. But they not giving you that much money to be on that fucking show. And it's just ghetto. And if they is paying you, I mean, if you is doing funny things, you doing it behind the scenes. You no, I'd rather be on there while I'm having a good time, drinking, having an amazing time. It's that they can't even go to a place without getting to a fight. It's like, come on. And then certain things be fake. It don't be real. They not even fighting. They only fight because of the money. Because of their contract. Now Now, certain things do be real when they be fighting, but then certain things be fake. Okay, so every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, this is fake. This is not real. They just arguing because of piece of money. Now, certain things do be real, but not everything. Child, it be like, oh, this is a waste. They certain things you could tell that it's just stupid. Okay, when you watching the show, you be like, yeah, y'all arguing over this. This is stupid. Okay, but I'm sorry, I cannot be on that show, even if Natty contact me, I'm sorry, girl. Your show is whack. You can take it somebody else. She might say a couple things to me. I don't give a crap. Okay, you not come to my school and do nothing. But yeah, that show is whack to me. I'm so sorry, but yes, like I said, they need to get it together. Okay, Natty and Scott need to get it together because I'm just sick of them. I'm just sick of them because yeah, they're just going to get it together. Okay. Mm, so that's what. Hey, it's okay. No, it is okay, but just like they just of my soul. Mm-mm, of my soul. That's it. That's just the sad part. Now these need to take a break. I think it should be new girls each season and a lot less fights. Yes, and just enjoy the fun and stuff like that. It should be less fights. It should. It should. It definitely should. Like it really do. Because like I get you like the CEO, but you don't need to be the CEO. Somebody need to take that position because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You be like, oh, nobody. I'm gonna take y'all out to this adventure. Nobody. I want no fight and stuff like that. But then once y'all get to the adventure, and then y'all have all them talking about, oh, if all y'all got something to say it. It'd be a nice conversation, but then somebody will want to fight. And then you just sitting there watching them. And then the people over here breaking it up, you ain't saying nothing. Why you a CEO? You ain't saying nothing. You basically enjoying it. They somebody need to have somebody else be the CEO because she don't need to be a CEO. She need to be boot off. Okay, I'll be happy when she be boot off. Cause she's just not running that show. They running the show. Okay. That reunion, they can cut that whole first part of them talking. I didn't I didn't see the reunion. That I did not see the reunion. I didn't. The part I saw was Diamond gave Natty a hug, and once Diamond backed away and she slapped Natty, Natty wanted to fight. But it's like I feel like girl, you need that to get a reality check that you they like if she talking about, oh, I am the CEO. I'm not supposed to be touched. Girl, you gonna be touched. You in that show, you gonna be touched. Don't think you the CEO, you not gonna be touched. Cause many times when Rody touch you and the Don sister was about to touch you and you was scared. So yes, you can be touched. Stop thinking you cannot be touched. That's something that I said somebody else need to be CEO. But somebody need to whoop that behind that good one time to get her a nice reality, and I'll be satisfied. And that's something I would give something y'all to talk about. But yeah, she be thinking that she can't get touched. Girl, you could be touched. Stop thinking you can't. I feel like y'all need to get it together with that. Cause she be acting like she can't get touched with fighting. Girl, it's many times is when Tommy touch you. So listen, stop talking about you cannot get touched. Cause I'm tired of you. Okay, because that show ain't it. I'm sorry. That show is not it. And I'm saying that deeply to y'all. That show is not it. 'Cause I know y'all only watching because fight, so it's just like it's just pathetic. Like bring back the bad girls club. Okay, you bring that back, maybe I'll have something to talk about. But y'all need to bring that back. But if y'all think Natty brought the bad girls club, she didn't. That's not the bad girls club, child. That's not. That's called Raggedy Show. Okay, that's called ghetto. Ghetto. That's not it. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, so I need to get that together. But yeah, I'm about to get off. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll be alive tomorrow. I'm not gonna be on live Sunday because I gotta work from 4:30 to 9:30, so I'm not gonna be on live on Sunday. But I'll be on live tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow on live. And if y'all have any ideas what y'all want me to talk about on my live tomorrow, I'll be glad to do it. You can write me on Instagram or TikTok. Instagram Lady Luck 9530 and TikTok 99 underscore Queen Third. So y'all got any suggestions which y'all want to talk about? I'm glad to do it. If we keep it real on here, y'all know we keep it real on here. Ain't no shadiness, no fakeness over here. It's just realness. You know, I always talk the realness. Unless y'all got a different point of view of mine, then y'all have your own opinion. Okay. So but I want to say good night. Take care. That's what I had to say about Maddie and Scotty because yeah, they just whoo chat. But I love you. I take care. Seek dreams. And let's get this show on the road, okay? And I got more videos coming our way, so stay tuned for more videos, more live, and more shorts because I'm giving y'all all three. And later, y'all, mwah, take care, like, comment, subscribe, and like my life. I'm about to get it off, but when y'all see it, it's gonna be a rerun of what I just did right now. So, but mwah, love y'all.